hype is real, the expectation growing. Are we about to finally settle the XRP SEC case? Well, there's been lots of news flying around X, lots of views, and ultimately sometimes not correct. Now, we're going to try and break down all of it in this video and bring you up to speed with the facts of what you need to know if you're holding XRP. So with that being said, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get into it. So welcome back, everybody. Like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. Stay up to date with the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. And I want to talk a little bit about XRP and put to bed some of the rumors that we're seeing out there. Obviously, the hype train is absolutely exploding right now. People are anticipating an XRP settlement. We're waiting to see what happens. We've had escrow unlocks. We've had Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Aldertree in New York and many, many other things. We'll try and put it all to rest in this video. So where's the market at right now? $2.32 trillion market. Ultimately, XRP holding up around the 7th highest ranked cryptocurrency at 49.65, just marginally up on the day, about 0.87% and $1.9 billion in volume. So what have we had today? Well, everybody seems to be talking about this, the SEC versus Ripple final pre-trial conference, ultimately where, well, potentially we would get a settlement or the court briefing schedule that finalizes everything to do with the case. And it was even to the point where we had this, the civil and criminal prosecutions calendar, giving us the Securities and Exchange Commission versus Ripple Labs, with the judge Netburn ultimately with today at 2 o'clock. What's interesting though is this has exploded on social media. Everybody expecting and anticipating a final settlement and outcome, obviously anticipating that price rise, and even the news outlets ultimately talking about potentially getting a settlement. It says here, according to amended court briefing schedule, Ripple must file its opposition brief by April 22nd, redacted version by April 24th. The SEC must file its reply brief by the May 6th. So we finally get a little bit of information as to what it is. Again, don't believe everything you hear and read on X. Try and go as much to the facts as possible. Now, the facts are Stuart Aldertree, the chief legal officer from Ripple, stated, seeing some confusion on next steps with the SEC versus Ripple case. To clarify, Ripple will file its response to the SEC's request for penalties. That's the $2 billion that the SEC has requested by April 22nd. Then the SEC has until May 6th to reply. There is no final pre-trial conference because the SEC dismissed the charges against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen. So if you remember a while back, they threw out the case. It was another big win for XRP in which those individuals specifically were being attacked and sued by the SEC. So this now falls down to how much money is Ripple going to have to pay and on what terms do we settle with the SEC? So April 22nd, set that date in your diary. May 6th, ultimately then is where we have the comeback from it. So at the minute, all this discussion around XRP and Brad and Gary against and all this is all just working out a number. That's the reality of it. How much is it going to cost Ripple to put this to bed? And what ramifications, if any, does that have for the wider cryptocurrency market? So we'll see how that all plays out. We'll keep you up to date with everything. All you got to do is subscribe and turn your notification bell on. Now, that being said, we have seen some pretty interesting buys going on. A 33 million XRP buy coming from Binance today, about $16.2 million being transferred to a unknown wallet. And this is always worthwhile understanding what's happening. We've got escrow unlocks. Equally, we've then got just big whales accumulating huge amounts of XRP, truly trying to set what they think is coming, which will be a win for XRP, a massive price rally, and ultimately, therefore, people positioning themselves for what could come. Now, the honest answer is, truly, we don't know. We don't know whether it's going to go one way or the other. We certainly have our views, and my views always remain the same, that I think XRP ultimately come out of this as the beneficiary. I don't see a world in which the SEC can, and at the same time, this financial burden that they're putting on, they got $4 billion out of Binance, they got $30 million out of Kraken. Do they get another $2 billion out of XRP? I don't see it personally. And I think everything that's gone in the favor of XRP would absolutely stand by that as well. Doesn't mean to say that we won't have to pay a substantial amount of money, but once that's done, and it's the terms in which that's done, do we finally then start to see some things move? What's good to know is XRP have been working really hard on building those partnerships, ensuring that ultimately, once this is all settled, we have some very strong partners offering a unique proposition that allows XRP to grow. Not only that, but more recently, we saw the lending protocol that's coming to XRP. In my opinion, everything set up for not only a big run, but at the same time, a very different shift into the narrative of what XRP is going to do. So take a look at the price right now. We're on the daily. As you see, it's a pretty volatile market. We got that huge correction over the last couple of days on that Iran-Israel news, but then we just see this kind of consolidation around the lower 49.50 cents. 50 cents always been a pretty good strong point. You see we bounced off it quite a bit here. MACD is bearish. Now, again, on the short time frames, we're starting to see a reversal. Bitcoin broke 64,000 not long ago, has retraced a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on what that looks like. But you can see the market incredibly volatile as we move nearer to the halving. What do we expect? Probably another market push down. Could throw some opportunities for people to grab another bag. But when it comes to XRP, let's see what happens. Let's stay close to Stuart Aldertree. Brad Garlinghouse will try and bring you all the latest and greatest news and everything breaking with XRP. All you got to do is turn that notification bell on, hit that subscribe button, and follow me over on X. Check out some of the links in the description for everything you need to know. But let me know, do you think we see a settlement this week? What do you predict that amount of money is? I want to see what your views are. Drop it down in the comments as always. And thank you so much for watching the video. We'll keep you up to date with everything going on with XRP so you don't miss a beat. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.